Hi, so I'm David Ruben from the Ruben Law Firm. I want to tell people about a recent experience I had, which was really incredible. I've never done anything like this before. Recently, about a year ago, I merged my bankruptcy practice with an attorney named Jeff Cerroti, who does more consumer bankruptcies than anybody in Maryland. At the time, I was doing probably third or fourth, and Jeff and I reached out to one another and said, why don't we merge our bankruptcy practices and make it better, easier, more efficient, cheaper for our customers, our people who need to file bankruptcy. And we did that. And we got this invitation. And as a result of that, we're doing great. We're handling probably triple the amount of bankruptcies than anybody else in the state of Maryland is handling. And I'm not bragging and saying we do more. The reason why it's better that we do more is because we have the staff to handle all the situations that come in. We've got the experience. We've got 4 or 5 lawyers to help you, and we really feel like it's streamlined. And in that vein, Jeff and I were privileged to be asked to attend this national conference of consumer bankruptcy attorneys, not to talk about bankruptcy law, but it was more of a marketing, strategizing, and efficiency and how to run big practices. This attorney down in North Carolina has been doing this forever, and he does more bankruptcies than anybody in any other state, has put together this group of firms that do a lot of bankruptcies and have done it for quite some time, one per state. And what he did was he got us all together in Tampa, and everybody, and it was about 20 firms from all over the country. We don't compete with one another, so we were there to share ideas. And it was fascinating, and every firm was tasked to come up with, again, not about bankruptcy law, we all pretty much know bankruptcy law the same, and we're all very good at it, but to get into the 2020s, if you will, in terms of technology, because a lot of us were old people like me, and many of them had old people like me with their kids who are now in their 20s and 30s who are really bringing them into this age of technology. So every firm did this kind of report, said, hey, this is how we've been doing, especially since COVID because things changed. This is how we've been making it more efficient. These are the metrics that we use to determine what clients are best suited to file bankruptcy. These are the metrics that we determine. This is how many we filed this year and last year. And in so many different things that we never would have thought of. And we learned a lot. And we took away from it new computer programs that we can use that we had no idea about, that we can input our information, keep better contact with our clients, advise our clients of hearings a little bit easier, do things through text messages. All these ways to make our practice more efficient, which in the long run makes our services better and gives the client a much better experience. And that, of course, is what it's all about. We want you to walk away, especially in the bankruptcy world, with one, of course, eliminating your debt. If it's Chapter 7, reorganizing your debt in a Chapter 13, but also walking away and saying, okay, that wasn't so bad at all. I understand everything that happened. I'm satisfied with my attorneys. I know that I can reach back out to them with a click of in an app for purposes of if I have follow-up questions. And this is what I wanted to add to this, that was in the bankruptcy realm, but what I took away from it personally, because I was one of the few attorneys there that do other practice areas as well. We do family law, we do traffic and criminal, we do auto accidents, we do wills and estates. I was able to use the things, if you will, that these people were talking, these software programs, these ideas, these tracking metrics in order to make the other practice areas that I have more efficiency so that I can help the people who are going through divorce with all the information that they need and have it all at their fingertips and make the communication, not that we weren't doing it well before we were, but that much better than it was before, to notify criminal traffic clients, have it on the calendar when they need to expunge their records after the case is over, to catch up with people 6 months down the road and see how they're doing and just make the client experience better. And I wanted to report that to people to know that not only do we feel like we give a good experience, we know the law, we advocate for you, we fight for you, we do what we're supposed to do, but we're trying to do it just a little bit better, not necessarily than other firms, just as best that we can do it to give you the best experience possible. So if you have any questions, if you need legal services, if you don't need legal services, but you just want to reach out and communicate with us because you have questions, feel free to call us or communicate or contact us anytime. Thank you.